Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I've got this tub here and it's got my 6x6 paper. I've been on a major decluttering. I've not finished, but I've reduced my 6x6 paper down to this stack here. This was completely full and I probably had the same amount again. And I've sort of gone through it and just got in here now paper that I'll use, and I'm giving away and giving to charity shops stuff that I won't use. I have divided it up. My labeler ran out of battery, so at the back here we've got speciality paper. So this is like paper that's got like bits of glitter in. There we've got a nice sort of embossed going on there. There's glitter paper, silver paper, paper with foiling in. Oh, I've even got a bit of craft paper back there. So yeah, that is what we've got. Why are you in there? You don't belong there. Did you just sneak in the back door without anybody noticing? Yeah, any other renegades? And then we've got like paper with embossing in. So you can go in me double-sided. Right, where's me double? There's me double-sided. My divider went down. So then I've got one-sided paper, and then I've got double-sided paper. And then this chunk here is Stampin' Up paper. And then we've got pads of paper, of which I had quite a lot. And then at the front here I've got, that's not 6x6. I got this, I bought this recently in a charity shop, because it was there, and it was, yeah. And then these are things that I've got like from other people. Of giving me them in Happy Mail. And then there's this that I bought in a charity shop. That I think they were supposed to be like card fronts, and I thought I'd probably use them anyway. I've gone through and I've halved what I had. There was like, I think 4 pictures of everyone, and I've kept 2, and I'm giving the other to Rach from Rach and Beather Craft. She's about to start a craft club at a local church, so I went, yeah, you can have some of those. So I thought I might do a little bit of a series on 6x6 paper. And so, yeah, I've not given this much thought, but I thought I might, I thought I'd do some one-sided paper. So I'm going to pick out random one-sided sheets. It just says random, and then I'll go, oh, no, I don't want that one, I want that one. So I don't know how many we'll get to use, but yeah. Shall we just pick out 3 and not be too ambitious? Right, so one-sided. I don't particularly like white showing. It's quite thin, this paper as well. It's, I think that one's even thinner. So this is probably, I don't know, about 100, probably about 120 these. So I could make tags out of them, and so then I'd have to back. So that is one thing that would be quick and easy to do, is to turn these into tags. But I would want to back it because it's not thick enough. So that is what I'm going to do. So I've got some recently tea-dyed paper. So this is just ordinary copier paper, and I think the 2 of them together would be fine, I think. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just looking for my glue book. There we go, this will do. So I'm going to put glue stick I've got a bigger glue stick, but I don't know where they are. I'm at the decluttering before organising. I mean, that paper's organised now, but I had a little bit of a light bulb moment. I've been watching the Clutterbug, Kaz, is her name, innit? And a bit of Minimal Mom, and can't remember which one said it. I think it was Kaz. It was like, you can't organise until you've decluttered. So if you've basically got too much stuff, you need to sort that out before you can even begin to think about organising it. She was doing a closet, big cupboard, the other day, and said, I can't find, and I should be in this caddy. Oh, it's fallen out the caddy. I made myself a little glue caddy. She said start with the floor, and I haven't done that. My floor's an absolute mess, and I do actually think it's quite a good idea, because then you can immediately see something that you've achieved if the floor's clear. So I think that's me next. When I've finished this video, I think that's me next. The next thing is I will tackle the floor. There we go, stick that. Now, because the 6x6, I can't get 2 on this page, but that's fine because I'll use that for something else. So there we go. Yeah, I can feel that's now nice. So I'll get the others done. I'll speed this up. You don't need to see me do this. Right, I don't know what I filmed and what I didn't film then. So I've just basically cut them in half. I think that's what you've missed. I didn't realise I hadn't pressed record. What am I like? So, and I'm going to shape the top. So I'm going to use this punch here that I love. So I'm going to do the hole in the middle first. So I find it easier with this punch to do it still a little bit damp, but yeah, I find it easier to do these holes in first, because then I can match it, make sure it's centralized. So I've not got any particular theme in mind with these. It's just a matter of using them and create, you know, in a way that makes them now useful. So now I'm going to put these corners on. You get 2 different styles of corners with this punch. It's a Stampin' Up punch. So if you live in a country where you can get Stampin' Up, you can get it. So that's that one, or you can use it that side first and go that way. It's probably easier to see it in this, yeah. So you see the two different styles of top that you get with it. So I think I'm going to do one of each. It's slightly damp, don't like it, but I'm persevering because I just want it. I don't want to stop. There we go. That's that, and then you end up with these corners, and I have this little egg cup, and I just bung them in, and yeah, they'll probably get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'll never use it, but you know, hey ho. So there we've got those. I want to round the corners, so I think we'll go for a medium. Oh, we need to take that bottom off, Jez, first. Don't know where my little guillotine is. I'm going to bring the big one in then. I do know where the little one is. It's downstairs. So I'm sorting out the last of my 6x6 papers, and you know when you end up with those little bits of scraps. So I've cut offcuts down 2 6x6, and then I've cut some of them down to different sizes, just to make them more usable. And then I'm going to decide, I've been watching videos on sort of organising those sort of scrappy offcuts in such a way that you use them rather than just have it in a great big pile, to actually have them so that you'd use them. Oh, that needs the side coming off. Are we happy with these? Yeah, but that one's got a bit on the side there. Right, bring that back. I've got a new home for this, which kind of works, but it requires me really to get up, but I'm too lazy for getting out of my seat. So I stretch, so I'm doing like a side stretch every time. You'll see it when I eventually do the big reveal. Yeah, so I got this 3-cornered one, so I'm getting rid of my other corner punches, and I had a big one and I had a little one, 2 separate punches, and I got this, and I find that I'm using the medium one more than anything else. I use the little one if they're much littler tags, but I hardly use the big one at all now, and I always felt that the big one was a bit too big anyway, so it's perfect now. I've got this medium one. And now I can feel, because you know it's drying as I'm doing. So this was the thinnest paper, but it's now, that's okay for a tag, I think. Maybe slightly flimsier than I would like, but it's all right. This one is a bit thicker because the paper was thicker as with this, so I'm very happy with the way that these have turned out. I will ink around the edges because that's how I roll, and that's what I like. If you don't like inking, then don't do this bit, but I do, so I'll speed this bit up. So they're all done and inked. So now I've got to think about decorating them. So I thought I'm going to have a little look through my ephemera. I know at the back of here I've got Tracy labels and a few Tracy bits. So I think tickets, quite like that blue one, that go well with that. What else have I got? I could put on here some other tickets. that ticket might go. Luggage labels. Is that a luggage label? Don't know. But I'm going to use it now. What else have I got in here? All the rest at the back is stamps, although stamps are quite good for travel, I think, because you write in postcards. Let's grab them out. I'm actually changing that. Let's pick some stamps. So at the beginning I've got stamps that are by colour, and then they kind of descend into chaos really, and different things. So, oh, I've got this little Berlin stamp. Quite like them. I'll use it on both of them. I like that. And then let's have Newfoundland. Kind of blends in nicely. And then that one, where's that from? Polska. There we go. I think I like that. So I've pulled out little bits to go with those. So what about these? Have I got anything in this one to go with those? I've got this lady. Quite like her. She's got a bit of a pinky tinge. That's quite nice. And what about a bit of that behind? Little pink something or another there. And a number. Yeah, that's all very pinky. Oh, and maybe I'll put in that little dot now. Maybe I'll have that doily on that side. What else might we have? We could have a oh, you can't see what I'm picking out. A little ticket. Might have a big ticket. And then I want another person. Don't have a person in here. Should have a bit of a bingo card. I looked up bingo the other day because I was saying that bingo seemed to be, to me, an odd thing for, you know, richer people to be playing. And I was putting it on something with a grand lady, and anyway, I looked it up, and actually, when bingo first came in, it was something that sort of the upper classes did. So yeah. Right, have I got any people? Oh, I do have some people, don't I? Let me find me people. Want a lady. Right. I haven't filled this. As sort of part of my organisation is going to be populating this with bits of ephemera that I've got here, there, and everywhere. I have put a lot in here, and then I'm gonna have some, I think, some labels as well, because it's hard to find things. Shall I have a? You could be leaning on your bingo card. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll have you. I was looking for cabinet card really, so I might yet go searching for that. Right, so we've got yous. sort of sorted out. So then these can be anything I want. I've just put it all away, Jez. But I'm thinking, let's have some big butterflies. Where are my big butterflies? Around here somewhere. There we go. Quite like the way those colours look. Have that one. Or that one. Maybe that one. Got some tickets here. Quite like the way the colours go there on that. That, yep. Anything else in here jumping out? I've got a few little random bits at the back here that I didn't quite know what to do with. Right. Maybe that's better than that. And then these just happen to not be put away. So let's have a little look, see what we've got here. That's quite a bright colour. That one's got a bit of blue in it. Might put you in. So it's just, I'm just gathering bits and bobs. Should we have a red label? I've got my red labels here. Bit big. Something littler. Yeah. Blue label for that one. Yeah. Anything else, Jess? Quite like that. Colours going well. Yeah. That'll be right nice. So we're liking all that. So I feel that this needs something behind it, like a book page. I think this, because it's quite busy, maybe something like a bit of vellum behind that one. Yeah, and maybe the same on that, because they're busy, so we need something to break it up. So that's what we'll do with that. We do all need inking. So let's see if we can find, there's my little scrap box, and we'll get, there's a book page immediately jumping out at me. So we can have that behind. Book page, music page, something like that. There's some music. Right, they'll do. That didn't take long, did it? I'm not pulling anything up. Right, so I'm going to get this lot all inked. So they're all inked up. And so I haven't done the paper yet, because we're going to sort of fiddle with that ourselves. I've got this big wad of different styles of vellum that I put all together in my, so partly organised, and Let's do these two first. Yeah, so I was finding vellum everywhere, and it was like, well, I just want them all together in one place. So so now they kind of are. Well, they're not kind of are, they are. So we'll have that going down there. Don't like that big bit there. So I'll come down like so. Usually I do it in like rules of 3, but it doesn't have to be set in stone. I do like the way the colours here sort of blend. Quite like that. This is already like that. Yeah, put that lot. Well, I'm just going to put it to one side for the moment because I might end up using a bit of that. So we just need a bit of inking around this bit. Now you'll see it's curling slightly. That's the glue stick because it's water based. Carlisle's not, it's solvent based, so you wouldn't get so much curling with that. But it's not a problem because I can just put it under some heavy books and it will flatten out. So I am not bothered about it. Right. Over that glue stick, I'm going to put a bit of colour around the edges to hold it in place. Just all the way around. Because I don't trust glue stick 100%. Okay. A bit fluff there. It's from my fabric spread on me Junk Journal January that I did. There we go. So then we want to stick this one down. It's always nice when you've got a brand new glue stick. I do find when they get to the end, sometimes get a bit cloggy, but you know. So it's quite, I think, decorating tags like this come together quite well once you start. I say I was just going randomly through my ephemera book, see what I've got. And I say it's all very eclectic and vintage, so it would actually work in a vintage journal of whatever theme really. So that's that. So that is what I'm doing throughout doing these. So that one, much the same, so I'll leave that one. So we'll do one of each with you. So this one I want a little bit of vellum to go in the background of this, and I do actually have some vellum with some pink in it, which might work a treat. Let's have a look. I've got two bits here. That's more purpley actually, Jez. So what about this? Right, I'm going to take, it's got a sticker on the end there. See where it came from. It's Paper Mania. I've had this years, decades. I bought this paper, I think possibly when I was doing my mum and dad's 50th wedding anniversary. Wedding album. And well, actually today is, what should I work out? I think it's the 16th anniversary of my dad's passing, so so yeah, definitely had this decades. Trying to decide if that is what I want or if that's just helping it to further just merge in the background. I'm just wondering if actually it needs something else. So I've got this vellum, and this. Let's have a little, let's just grab a bit of this. Something plainer might work better. Yeah, I think it does actually. I think that does work better. Right, move those out the way. It's a bit bigger than I want. Like that. I like to print on vellum as well. But I think this requires so I'm going to so it's vellum by nature of it being see-through. You do tend to see the glue, so I am just going to put glue around this centre bit where it's likely to be covered, and I'm hoping that the glue stick won't show through. pretty good. So it's giving us a little bit of a barrier there. I like that. Yeah, that's working. What have I just done? Oh, the glue just fell on the floor, Jez. It's what happened to it. Is that the right way up? Yeah. Stick you underneath. Straight, yeah. And then we'll just have our number. Going across there. So that is that one. And we'll do this one in much the same way. Move that to one side. So now we've got our travel journal. I think, like before, they need a bit of vellum. I might use this bit. It's just here. It's a really thick bit of vellum. This is the stuff that I normally print on. So, got that, so we can still see through it. We've got our ticket to ride. We've got our luggage. We've got a stamp. Yeah. Yeah. That's the ticket. Pardon the pun. Right, I'm gonna stick that on there before I forget. Oh look, it says adult child workman. So I've never noticed that before on any ticket. So I wonder if they had reduced rates because they were going to work. When I was doing this, I was thinking of, you know, people used to do, put stickers on the suitcases to show where they've been. When our kids were little, we used to go to theme parks and safari parks and places like that. And We always used to buy a car sticker, and they would be stuck on the back window of the car. I remember it particularly with my first child, and we used to sort of put it so we could see it where he sat. And then I remember we changed the car, and the stickers wouldn't come off the window without, you know, being destroyed. And oh, he was heartbroken that he didn't have his stickers to remind him of his great days out that we used to have. We soon collected more, but yeah, don't realise what the kids are attached to, do you? There we go. That's a nice travel journal, so travel tag. So that is those done, and then we just need something in the top. I quite like, so I've got this big bit of cheesecloth. I quite like, and it's quite simple and very cheap, cheesecloth. I've had this piece. This is the last of it. I bought it in 2020. So I've had it 4 years. Don't know, what did I pay for it? £6 or £7. And yeah, it's lasted me 4 years. And I use it for all sorts. And one of the things I use it for is what I'm going to do now. So poke it through this hole. Just think they make really good tag tops. So that one's quite thin there, that's no good. So make it a bit thinner, because the end won't cut very straight. Now you could just do it, poke it through, but I'm going to do, just to make them extra special, I'm going to take some twine. Takes a bit longer adding the twine, but I think it's worth it. So poke those through. I'll trim them down. So I've got these scraps for some other things, and then I'm going to get some twine. I've got lots and lots of twine. And twine and string. Oh, I've got pink. That will be nice. We'll have blue for you. It's quite like that blue. Yeah. And then quite like that sort of burnt orangey colour. That one, that's quite thick. Maybe that one. That's also thick, to be fair, Jez. Right. Pull all these things down. They end up beside me. Then I've got to put them away after. Right, we'll have you first. So I'll take a length. I'll take me my dauber. Just want to grunge it a bit. I'll do this one at the same time. So I say this bit, it does take a little bit longer, but I don't need it for the other one. But you know, I don't do it to be quick. I do to enjoy, and I like the aesthetics of how it looks at the end. Little bow. I just think it's worth the extra effort. And then these bits are just that is what I like. I think it's worth it. Do this one exactly the same. I am going to split this though. I think it's too thick. Got a few bits of baker's twine that are thicker, and now the other thing I've got is I've got some plain twine, and you can just colour it as well. I've got loads of alcohol markers and I colour them with that, or you can colour with them. I've also just stuck them in tea to colour as well. But I do have an embarrassing amount of baker's twine, and I've never paid much for them. Well, the Stampin' Up ones I might have done, but I think that's a Stampin' Up one, as that is. But that was, I think that was in a pack of about 5 for about £1. So it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it, really, at that price. There we go. I like. And then this one, we'll just undo you. So there's a few threads in here, I think. I'll just take that one out. We have that, so it's still got a couple twisted around. Yeah, that'll do. There we are, so that's them 3 done. So I'll get the other ones done off camera, and then I'll come back to you to show you them at the end. And they're done. So I enjoyed that. So that's the one I made with you, and then I did that one off camera. So same principle. There we go. That's the one I did with you, and that's the one I did off camera. And then that's the travel one I did with you, and that's the one that I did off camera. So there, one use of your flimsy single-sided 6x6 paper. Just get out your ephemera, cut them in half, back them with some tea-dyed paper, and you're away. So there we go. That's that. I've used 3 of my sheets, and I've got some nice ephemera there. One for a travel journal, one for a nice vintage journal, one for a nice sort of botanical journal. Yeah, for any season really. There. So yeah, hope that was useful. I will be bringing you some more videos using my 6x6 stash app, and I hope you'll join in and use yours. Okay, bye for now.